Hey guys, today a topic or rather a mistake that many make automatically after a breakup. Namely, to wrap up their feelings and sensations in forever long texts and to tell their ex. No matter if you write a handwritten letter for her, which is completely out of time anyway, or type it into WhatsApp. You're not going to achieve what you're trying to do with it. I know it's scary at first to see that the person who may have recently said how much they love you and showed you that, now shows no interest in your love at all. But as always, I'm preaching acceptance here with you. Towards the ex. She didn't just decide the whole thing on the side. She's gone through a tough decision now, and you think with all your passion you can bring her back to the point where she says, "Yes, you're the one for me." Honestly, this should have come sooner. Before she made that decision or got doubts that led to the decision. Now this is for her, firstly not relevant anymore, and secondly something that pushes you more away from her because it gets in her way. You show her that you don't respect her decision and therefore her, and that you don't see reality as it is. The power is now on her side, she can do whatever she wants and she feels little to no attraction to you anymore. The more you humiliate yourselves, act weak and immature, the less attractive you become to her. And the less she feels understood by you. I know you have a lot to say to her. You want to pour out your heart to her because you think that she has always responded to it. She wanted this openness and also the emotional vulnerability in front of each other. Women like that. Yes, maybe, outwardly and especially in front of their partner at the right moment. But in her eyes you are not that anymore. It is completely inappropriate at this moment, because it comes too late. Just to say it, to ask and to beg would be already a big mistake, which she would have, however, with the time only weakened in the memory. But you write it to them, so they can get it out again and again. Then after a few weeks they may be sitting there, you've been in no contact, you've improved in every aspect of your life. They start to see how their life is going without your encouragement and without your attention. But since she doesn't really want to see that, what do you think the woman is doing now when thoughts like this come to her that don't suit her? What did she do earlier when she missed you or when she made the decision to strengthen and deepen her bond with you again? She rummages through her memories, maybe even looks at old pictures and chats. Which ones are always the newest and catch her eye right away? In that case, the ones after the breakup. And if you made complete romantic asses of yourselves in them, vowing eternal love, that you'll always be there for her, no matter who or what comes along, then the power will stay on her side and not spread evenly between you again. For you are always tangible to her in her memory, always there for her and always available. But also the one she didn't want. With the letter she can always have right in front of her, you can no longer revise that so easily. In her eyes, this is your last opinion on the subject. You could still try to put it into perspective via the app, because you've realized what a mistake that actually was. But sorry, you would only sink even more in their eyes. That would be simply childish. The best thing would be to simply refrain from such things from the beginning. She knows how you feel about her, or rather how you felt about her. It would really be best if she only knew what you felt. Because women always find more interesting what is in the unknown for them. It then takes a lot of willpower not to give in to her curiosity at some point. But if all she has to do is reach into her Xbox, gathering dust somewhere in her garage, to see how miserably you cried and pleaded with her, then that's her status quo of you, and she'll remember the moment you handed over the letter more clearly than maybe if you just told her. They will remember how long this went on and how difficult you made it for them. How unworldly you assumed at that moment that she still had feelings for you. And that drives the budding feelings that she may really have or could have for you, right back into the basement. That letter or message had no real meaning to her when she got it. But in hindsight, it may take on meaning. Just not in the way you might hope. That she finally understands how you feel. But meaning for her to keep remembering how you actually were to her in that moment. Namely, in the end, unfortunately, a nuisance, which could not accept reality and her opinion. Why is that? Why does it suddenly mean nothing to her? Her attraction to you is, as I said, no longer as high as it used to be. And as a result, her feelings for you have also gradually disappeared. The person who loved you without ifs and buts no longer exists at that moment. That doesn't mean that she can't come back or even that something better can come out of it. But you are looking at it the wrong way. Imagine a complete stranger who you may have stepped on your foot before. Probably your ex, after your annoying way of not accepting the breakup, is in the same mood as this person. If you shower her with your love now, she will not understand anything about it and will be completely annoyed by you. This is how you should treat them. Go to no contact. There is absolutely nothing for you here at the moment. You can only lose in front of her or keep your dignity. If possible, always leave with your head held high, mature and friendly. Give her her separation. It's no good if only one of you holds on to the relationship. The thought of wanting it again must come from her. And if you give her in black and white how childish you behaved, in retrospect you can really only hope that she did it like many exes and just ignored the letter, threw it away or deleted the message history. Because the way you come across in there, you hopefully won't be in the future. You'll never be able to show her that's the case, though, if that image of you stays in her head. That actually disappears over time. From many coaches you will hear crap like, go to no contact for a certain amount of time and then show your love. Send her a letter, give her flowers, but no, don't do that. You don't know she's even willing to talk to you until she contacts you on her own accord. If she doesn't and you overwhelm her with your presence, nothing good will come of it. You could have continued just as you did before no contact. Let her think on her own that she misses you and actually wants you in her life. If she approaches you, then you can influence the conditions under which this happens. The power relations between you are balanced again. But not by playing games or manipulation, but that you gave her what she wanted. Time and rest for herself and without you. Without knowing how you feel, think or where you stand in life. And above all no last words from you, which she can call up again and again in black and white. So she can confirm an image of you in the future, which does not have to correspond to the truth or reality. Because you are better now. Take care and until the next video.